Hello and welcome, I'm BornEightyFive. I'm playing Command & Conquer Red Alert Remastered online multiplayer. This multiplayer game is from February 28, 2025. In this video we are playing 3 vs 3 on the map Arena Valley Extreme in the destroying buildings mode, highest grow rate and redeployable MCV. I'm describing the video from a perspective, that means I will always speak of an enemy X or about our commander X or me doing something. Let me introduce the players. Team 1 top of the map. For color yellow plays BornEightyFive. For color orange plays Hab Spaß. For color cyan plays G. Hogan.
Yes, sir. Agreed. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. No, affirmative. Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative.
Team
Yes,
2
sir.
bottom of the map. For color pink plays Skyline. For color red plays Pink My Nose 9. For color green plays RS Cupcake. RS Cupcake and Pink My Nose 9 are very good players. The player Skyline is a beginner. That means we have a battle between 3 good players and 2 very good players with a beginner. The enemy, Red Pink My Nose 9, knows this because it can be guessed because no one knows Skyline. He must be a beginner. That is probably the reason why Pick My Nose 9 is moving closer to RS Cupcake. You simply cannot rely on a beginner. The strategy of moving a spot can increase the chances. There are 2 ways to build. Both are good strategies if you use them correctly. Strategy number 1. You build 2 harvesters to secure money. In the long run this is better. The disadvantage is that the tanks come a little later and you can lose a quick rush. Strategy number 2. You build tanks first and build things for money later. This gives you tanks faster and more chances in a quick rush. But money will be a little tight in the near future, which delays the construction of more tanks, like green is doing. Our commander orange also uses strategy number 2, building tanks instead of second harvester. I use strategy number 1, building 2 harvesters, then building tanks. You will see that orange and green run out of money at times, which means that they build more slowly, but they already have more tanks for a rush. Their strategy is based on speed, so they have to rush now, because otherwise it was a bad strategy, and that's what they are doing. In the map Arena Valley, you are more likely to win with the faster strategy. Our commander Cyan also chooses this slow strategy, because he even built 3 harvesters for one refinery. I am the opinion that you should never build 3 harvesters per refinery, because that often leads to traffic jam. But maybe he wanted to switch a harvester to a second refinery that was built later. Enemy green wins the battle. Hab Spaß doesn't win the battle, even though red uses the slow and strong strategy and is also delayed from moving his spot. But hey, Pick My Nose 9 is a very good player. Since I know that there is a beginner down there, I choose the slower strategy but also stronger in the long run. So now I'm going to rush the beginner enemy pink to disarm him. You could also consider doing something else here, for example attack one of the strong enemies first, because beginners they usually camp in their base. But of course it's a risk, because I didn't know Pink and wasn't 100% sure if he was a beginner or not. For this reason it's strategically good to not reveal in the lobby whether you are a beginner or not. After I had mostly disarmed enemy Pink and at the same time noticed that the red and green enemies were invading our commander orange base and that I would probably be the next being attacked, I knew that I had to immediately prioritize the enemy red instead of completely destroying Pink. Our commander orange also chooses the intermezzo and attacks enemy red base. Meanwhile our commander cyan tries to defend our bases. I don't remember why we didn't completely destroy red here. Either these buildings were still under the radar or I was influenced by orange, who now attacked green base. In any case, after a short period of reflection, I'm going to do what needs to be done, and that is to wipe out red completely. You can see that enemy pink is still a threat, but he is still standing by my base. That was probably because he couldn't see the base, because the radar card has not been revealed and he didn't know what to expect. So he only moved forward slowly. I recognized this threat and therefore moved my MCV to another spot. It was clear for me that it's better now to destroy Pink completely. Now we have an intermezzo between enemy green and our commander cyan, and at first glance it looks like green definitely will win this intermezzo. A good player hides his MCV. Our commander Cyan did this.
Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Another building was overlooked, but that wouldn't have made any difference, in my opinion.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
RSKK is of course also a good player and has hidden his MCV. I have to say, without the signals from our Commander Orange, I probably wouldn't have seen the MCV so quickly. Thank you for watching and continuing to support.
Yes, sir.
That's the way it should be.
Building.
I guess enemy green has realized by now that he has lost,
Yes, sir.
which is why he stopped attacking.
Ready. Building.
Everyone played well, the match was relatively close and well balanced, it was very fun, and the nice thing is that I received the honor of being the first place in terms of points. Hope you enjoyed it. If so, don't forget to give me a like and maybe a subscription.
Battle control terminated.